Hello, Harriet Gordon, and I wanted to share with you the idea of impermanence and how can that be helpful when we're talking about our mental health. So, if you've ever seen Buddhist monks create a sand mandala, and I'll try to have another link somewhere in my website. It's so intricate and so amazingly planned out, and they have these like chalk strings and they put this like grid, and then they do the geometric angles and patterns, and like everything has a meaning and specific placements, and they're so meticulous with where they put these little piles of colored sand. I've seen like they wear a mask so that they don't breathe on the grains of sand and mess it up. They have these really precise tools where it kind of looks like a pen, and you put the colored sand in the end, and you just kind of tap at the tip of it and kind of put like very little bit of sand right where they want it. Long story short, it's very meticulous and takes them several days, and it's gorgeous by the end. It's incredible that any human beings can, put themselves to this task and make it come out like that, which is really amazing. But one of the things that strikes me the most is that after they've gone through this entire process and made it as, humanly perfect as possible, they have a whole ritual, like prayers, songs, ceremony around sweeping it up. And like the perfectionist in me is like, no! And I tell this story to a lot of people and they're like, no! Because it's like unthinkable. Like, why would you spend that much time? Oh, and I've even seen like plexiglass, like so that people can see but not like get too close and not disturb it. Why would you go to all that trouble and then just sweep it up? It's incredible. But that's kind of the point, is to have in a very real, concrete way reminders that everything is impermanent. Nothing lasts forever. I remember reading this story in like middle school, I think, about this statue that had been found in ruins, and I don't remember the name of it or the poem, but generally speaking, there's like a description of like how powerful this person that the statue was erected was in life, and created a is dynasty the right word? Empire, where they were like unbeatable, and this had been years and years and years and years. The person was dead, the civilization was dead, the society had crumbled, the buildings were gone, the statue that was erected to be this like permanent structure was crumbled. Nothing lasts forever. So that can be helpful in the way that when we are going through really hard times, we really can easily get stuck in the idea of this is how it's always going to be. This is how it is. It's going to change somehow, some way. It's going to change. And that's one of the things that we can always count on. Whether or not we know how or when, it will change. And so even just having that little bit of like a glimmer of, okay, it's not permanent, can be helpful in the grand scheme and getting perspective instead of getting lost in the feeling of it being always and forever. Okay? All right. Hope that helps.